From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the L.A. Chargers. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. Across from him, Charger head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up, and we are underway here in Los Angeles. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here comes the Chargers offense onto the field, led by one of the toughest and most physically gifted players in the league. Herbert.
Truly one of the most physically talented players in the league. Arm, movement, toughness. Still looking for his first playoff win this season.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Now, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And right away, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Cardinals offense taking the field behind their rookie, the QB out of Miami, Carson Beck.
And to say that this is a big spot is the classic understatement. It's a ton of pressure on this rookie quarterback as he gets to play right away. And let's face it, he's trying to take in every moment from his first start, but at the same time, he's got to focus on what's in front of him.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chargers' 25-yard line.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
14. First down, Cardinals.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the throw. They'll get this out to Love. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
A great play there. with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Cardinals are on the board here first in the season opener. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Back out is the kicker Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Play action now. Beck. He's got this to Algier. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 3. At the Chargers.
Going to the air. Beck. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Trey McBride. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, it's only week 1, CD, but right now this offense, they look in mid-season form.
And what we're seeing is the benefits of all their dedication in the offseason. OTAs, mini camps, preseason, you name it, they did it. All that work and preparation, we're seeing them play really well right now. They're making it all pay off.
Ryland on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Able to slither by. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
In motion, the tight end. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. There'll be a gain of just a yard, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Herbert now. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Buda Baker, the safety, he gets in from the secondary for the sack.
J.K. Scott.
A 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. That's taken at around the 40. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. On play action, back. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. Bust through the tackle. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Beck. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Straight ahead running. Here's Love. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Here's Beck. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28. 12 yards there as they move the chains. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Beck. Fighting Love out of the backfield. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 21-yard line.
Throwing now, here's Beck. And he's got it. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Marvin Harrison Jr. from 21 yards away. And the Cardinals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Now Ryland for the PAT. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 21.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Room past the 35. And all the way up to the 35-yard line. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Brings up 3rd down.
Trying to run for it with Hampton. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in the numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll hand it off. It's Love. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 42 yards for him on the ground in this first quarter, and he has been tremendous to start the new year. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. It's Beck. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Ryland on for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Herbert. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 1.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of 9.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
Again, it's Hampton. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 42.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
At the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it with Kamani Vidal. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6 now.
4-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now it's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hampton. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll work inside here. Hampton. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
Short of the goal line.
It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Chargers get a bit closer.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get 1, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they broke it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Dicker to kick
now
off
after the
Chargers.
Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Now it's back. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Beck looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Back to pass. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On 3rd down, here's Hampton. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers first
Justin Herbert looking to pass. This is the tight end, Njoku. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Cardinals' 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And the Chargers first down.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. Now, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Chargers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Trey Harris, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. A nice little juke. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
Second and 4.
Back going to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Love. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Blake Gillikin on a punt here as he'll send this one away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. A 40-yard punt, given 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So out come the Chargers. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He gets it to Johnston. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. This quarterback now, pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. It's 1st and 10. That one complete to McConkey. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
And Thompson will go in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. A quick throw there is incomplete. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
The Cardinals take over.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter.
At the 19-yard line.
Encroachment defense.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did wind that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
And it's 3rd down.
Going to the air, back. Under It's coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4.
And it's 3 and out.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Returnable here from the 38. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the 50, here's Herbert. Right side, he has Johnston. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Herbert now. He's got another one to Johnston. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
It's a gain of 18.
In motion comes the tight end left. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back. Job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Back to throw. Herbert. This short pass into the hands of the Joker. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Looking to throw. Herbert. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Pass interference. Defense.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the clear call.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action now. Back. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Here's Beck. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
Throwing now, here's Beck. And that one to the right side and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Beck. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Out to the right here to Wilson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Our look at the NFL starts now. In Charlotte, the Panthers at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is the man who took a huge leap last year all the way to the Madden cover, Caleb Williams. And this is a touchdown. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And how good is it to see this man back from injury, Daniel Jones? On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Colts wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Lastly, let's check out the impact player from this opening slate of games of 2026, and it's this man. And it's the NFL's leader in catches from a year ago, Puka Nacua. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Rams had to travel a long way to get there, but they get the Week 1 victory over their NFC West rival. And as night falls on a fantastic first Sunday of football, a look here at the rest of the action on a hectic first day of the NFL's regular season. In our game, it was Carson Beck who was on target in that first half. His guys looking to start the new season off with a victory. Can they make this halftime lead hold up? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin commentators Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These 2 defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. But we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think? Halftime.
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in. Running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
It's back. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
It's second down.
Looking to throw. Beck. Out route to Hill, complete. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
16 on the play. But it's third down.
from the gun on third down. Beck. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They turn to Love on the handoff. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6.
Back to throw. Beck. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Love. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Taken down right
line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
He'll try again. Yeah, this time they get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line. Algier. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Stop short of the goal line. No gain.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
We talk about setting a tone or beginning a drive. That run was absolutely textbook. I'm telling you, partner, now they're not just thinking about an easy drive. They're thinking about maybe taking it downfield.
Now started at their 2. Now they've got a heavy amount of breathing room. Through the middle of the field. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Ryan Hampton, an even 90 yards. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
You break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And that he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. And so that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there, because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
And he's got it. The try for two is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Oh, look at the juke. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Love again. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
The Chargers, 1st down.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. Down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Vidal now on 1st and 10. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
They'll toss right side to Hampton. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Marion Hampton, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score. Chargers
so that drive spanned 5 plays. And a nice play on the end of it. An 18-yard touchdown run.
For the Chargers.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ballgame. Operating from the gun. Back. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That sack by Khalil Mack. Back-to-back sacks Let's have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Operating from the gun. Beck. And he's going to go down again. Khalil Mack in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one. When he's in this type of a groove and his offensive linemen are creating running lanes for him, he can really put on a show, and he's done so here. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
7-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Herbert. On the out route, he finds Johnston. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And the lane closes up quickly as they'll get about 3 down to the 38. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And a stop by Garrett Williams.
Garrett Williams on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Now 2nd and 5. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cards are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give. Game, they turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Brissett, the backup, his first throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now for Love. 65 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. To throw, Brissett. Over the middle, complete. That's Harrison. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Cardinal first down.
Straight ahead running. Here's Love. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Cardinals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now Ryland for the PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score. Chargers
5 plays there on that drive.
35.
And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. L.A. readies for its next possession. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. A run once more with Hampton. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This quarterback now a very strong 7 of 8 in the second half. He's got a 1st and 10. Over the middle, finding Gadsden. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back to throw here, Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are right back in this football game. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Running to start the drive is Love. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big one. Him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Play fake. Brissett. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The Cardinals on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Here's Brissett. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Pulled in at the 24. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. The LA offense ready for this next possession. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 50-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers first down.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
He's brought down back at
Effort
the
play from
line.
B.J. Ojulari to drop him for a loss. And Thompson will go in motion right. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thompson.
Herbert's pass.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. He's going to get there to his running back out of the backfield. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Herbert going to give to Vidal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On the toss, here's Hampton. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And his kick here is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. All eyes on the Cardinals now. Down by 6. A minute 53 remaining. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Brissett. Connecting with Hill.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Brissett. And that is incomplete. This one's had a season's worth of throws already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Now Brissett. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Arizona.
Here's Brissett. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused, because they still have some work to do.
Ryland on for the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
Makes the score Cardinals.
So that drive, 4 plays.
41.
And it was capped off by a touchdown reception from Trey McBride. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Oh, nice move. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Here's second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Herbert to throw. Completes to Njoku. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. First and 10. Now Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Herbert. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 33.
6 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Throwing, Herbert. Right back to Njoku. Here comes second down.
David Njoku. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
And he'll get up and spike it with 11 seconds remaining. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third would win it. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league